hope your day is full of confetti and countdowns and firecrackers and flutes and noisemakers and champagne and gowns and goblets and firecrackers and confetti and clocks and horns and hats. Does New Year still happen during a pandemic? Aren't we just kind of flopping into 2021? Is anything gonna change in 2021? I'm trying to be optimistic, but I'm still trying to recover from 2020. I feel like people are coming in hot asking about resolutions, and I'm like, my resolution is a vacation, okay? I need for everyone to cool it. Mom's tired. I'm mom. As you can see, I am in a robe, a vintage robe. We love to see it. In bed. It is the return of the Bedcast with me, Sara Weinshenk. Look, it's 2020. It's been raining all day. My internet has been off and on. The thought of getting somebody here to do a podcast in the middle of a health crisis is pretty much not an option. And Zoom is also just not an option for me, not today. So guys, I'm here live from bed wearing an exquisite vintage robe from the 70s. She's a fancy bed lady. You know what I mean? Yes, I've left the bed for about an hour today, but when it's raining outside super hard, you just gotta lean into the vibe of your environment sometimes. It's like, you know what? I could go outside, but I could also just lounge in bed. Guys, it's a new year. It's a new year. I hope that you're, doing the countdown naked, eating pizza and ice cream. I mean, what is there to really do besides eat? That's the thing. People are like, what have you been doing in 2020? I don't know. Eating. Catch me getting high and eating. That's what I've been doing. I'm going to need a 30-day notice before life comes back so I can hit the treadmill, if you know what I mean. I've been going hard in the paint. I've been eating a lot of cheeses. I've been eating a lot of pies. I went with the classic pumpkin pie. I went with the classic pecan pie. I don't call them pecans. I call them pecans. And you know what? I might be wrong with that. It just sounds wrong. It sounds trashy. Pecans. Pecan. It sounds more elevated. Oh, is that a pecan? I'll take it. Guys, I'm drinking a yerba mate energy drink. Sometimes you gotta start a podcast with a yerba mate. You know what I mean? I love these things. They're by this company, Clean. There's a ton of energy, and 50% of it goes to drug and alcohol addiction recovery fund. They're not sponsoring this podcast. I'm just sharing my yerba mate of choice with you guys. Now, it has so much caffeine in it. Sometimes it's whoa. But, I needed to get a little woken up for you guys. We love a stutter in the beginning of a podcast, especially. Guys, it's a new year. You're a new person. You need new socks. Look down at your socks right now. Are you embarrassed of them? You probably are. You're probably a man with bad socks. Or a woman with bad socks. Maybe your socks don't match, or maybe they're just flat out depressing. Maybe they were once white, and now they're gray, or maybe they're stained with dirt, or maybe there's a hole in your toe. Does this sound like you? Are you looking for a vacation for your feet? Look no further than Oh Yeah Socks. Oh yeah. Head to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Enter discount code SARA10 SARA10 to get 10% off on all sock designs and also mask and bandana designs, guys. They have an amazing selection of socks. They collaborate with different artists to bring unique designs. Let me show you a pair of my favorite ones right now. These ones are the mushroom socks. These you can shop on the website. Oh yeah, the link is in the description of this episode, and the discount code is Sara10. Let me show you these mushy socks. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. Cute, right? Cute. We love a psychedelic mushroom sock. ohyeah.com. Discount code Sara10. But they have so many different cool designs. I'm sitting with another pair right here from my personal collection. And this pair is a pair of Las Vegas themed socks. They also have Florida themed socks. If you're Floridian, I feel bad for you, but there's also a sock for you. So there's that. No, there are some good people from Florida, like Kimberly Congdon. We love Kimberly Congdon. Did I say I hope your day is full of gowns and goblets, hats and horns? Because it is the New Year's episode, guys. I got questions from you that I am here to answer. Let's go. Someone wants to know how tall I am. I am 5'3". That's right. I am 5'3". Someone wants to know if I could bang one dead celebrity, who would it be? I'm going to go Heath Ledger. It feels like he just died. It feels fresh, but I'm going Heath. He's first, and then River Phoenix is second. And I, like, before I did this episode, I was like, what did River Phoenix look like again? And then I looked him up, and I was like, he's for sure on the list of dead celebs I would love to bang. Guys, you asked the questions, I answer the questions. Someone wanted to know, waffles or pancakes? I mean, how can you compare two of the best things? Like, are you insane? How could I pick between waffles or pancakes? I think I'm going pancakes. Like, if someone was like, you know what, you can never have another waffle again, I'd be sad. But if somebody said you can never have another pancake again, I would be devastated. So the answer there is, in fact, pancakes. Bring me a short stack stat. Take me to IHOP when it reopens, somebody, please. IHOP has all those different flavored syrups. It's like, calm down, IHOP. I don't need my pancakes to taste like sugary raspberries or blueberry, but I do like the effort that you're aiming to, you know, provide a flavor for just about anyone, any obese person. What I'm saying is, if someone wants to pick me up and take me to IHOP when IHOP reopens in the Los Angeles area, just DM me on Cameo and maybe we can make that happen. I love a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. Is that IHOP or is that Denny's? I don't know. You know, maybe if this podcast had another person on it, they'd be able to throw back a cool response and I'd be able to be like, yeah, I thought it was IHOP. Cool. Or, oh yeah, no, you're right, it is Denny's. But since it's just me in my room being a performer, answering your questions, doing what I can do, anything goes. You know what I mean? Okay, waffles or pancakes? Pancakes. Hands down, pancakes. No disrespect to the waffle, though. The waffle is a powerful, powerful breakfast food. By not choosing the waffle, I don't mean any harm against the waffle. I just simply feel that the pancake is a better breakfast food. I make pancakes often. I make pancakes more than I'm pretty much comfortable with admitting. I make pancakes. I have a different recipe that I started doing that Simbari got me on. It's like I'm throwing rosemary in my pancakes. I'm throwing cinnamon in my pancakes, okay? You know what I mean? You don't wear robes like this elegant 70s robe, unless you're throwing rosemary in your pancakes and experimenting with cinnamon in your pancakes. You know what? Sometimes I even throw walnuts in my pancakes. Now, I'm a fun woman. I mean, there's lots of things that I am, and one of them is fun. Guys, if you want to message me, I'm on Cameo. If you want me to roast you, I'm on Cameo. Someone messaged me on Cameo. They wanted me to do a video, but I lost track of time because of Christmas. So if that was you, send another request and I will hit you back. I promise. I'm trying to be on Cameo more. It's a great way to connect with you guys. Also, if you're enjoying this podcast, leave a review. A review takes basically no time. It helps me out a lot. I'm an indie podcast. I'm podcasting from bed for you guys. I am exhausted. I survived the holidays. My family, we did a drive-by Christmas. I got a roasted chicken to go. I got pumpkin pie to go. It was a whole thing. I feel like all of 2020 has like fully collapsed on me, and now I'm just exhausted and like catch me podcasting from bed. Okay, my electrical panel was showing. We didn't like the way that looked, so we flipped it back. What I'm saying is I'm an indie podcast, so if you guys are enjoying the podcast, leave a review, tell your friends about the show, buy some merch. I have a wide selection of merch available to my little Shenksters. That's the first time I've ever called you guys my Shenksters. I don't know if it will be the last. I don't know if I hate it or love it. Maybe you guys can decide. Let me know in the comments. Let me tell you, the pandemic needs to fucking end. I just want to get my nails done. I know that people are, getting sick, and it's for the best that we're staying home, and I'm trying to be a good sport about it, but a girl would love to get her nails done. Catch me painting my nails, walking around with a wet nail, not able to set up my podcast equipment because my nail's all wet, then it gets all smudged. It's a whole fucking thing. It's a first world problem, but okay, let's get back to the questions from you guys. Ready? Somebody wants to know my favorite Beatles song. This is like a hard question. I went through the Beatles catalog actually before this episode started just to review, make sure that I included all of my favorites. So these are my top Beatles songs. I'm not going to just pick one because that's really not fair. Oh Darling. You know that one? It makes me feel so happy inside. Don't Let Me Down. I think that one's a great one. Something in the Way She Moves. Here Comes the Sun. That's a hopeful song. We like that one. Blackbird. Love it. Golden Slumbers. Love that one. And then John Lennon song, Beautiful Boy. Anyways. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Yes, those are my top Beatles songs. Now, was it hard for me to narrow it down? Yes. But I knew that I wasn't going to include Drive My Car. It's not one of my favorites. I knew I wasn't going to include Lady Madonna. Not one of my favorites. Yesterday was a hard one. I was leaning towards including it. Then I was like, I don't know if I love it that much. Dear Prudence could go without it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Strawberry Fields Forever. Now that's a fun one. I didn't pick it. Yeah. Wow. Picking 5 Beatles songs or just a few Beatles songs that you like is kind of hard. I don't know if you guys have seen the Love show. The Beatles Love Circus Soleil show in Vegas is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've seen it like 4 times. I'm a repeat love seer. I loved it. I saw it in college twice, and then I saw it again post-college twice. And there's something about seeing that fucking Cirque show that brings me more joy than I'm comfortable with. Can't wait to open up the country so I can go to see some Circus Soleil shows. Catch me watching Circus Soleil on Zoom. I'd pay. Well, that's how desperate I am. I would pay to watch a Circus Soleil show on Zoom. Circus Soleil, hit me up. I'm trying to see Beatles, the Love show on Zoom. I need to see that. I need some trapeze in my life. I need some Beatles mixed with trapeze in my life. I feel like the pandemic is preventing me from that cultural experience, and it's a important cultural experience that I am missing out on. Free Circus Soleil. We're trying to see Cirque du Soleil on Zoom, everybody. I'm starting a petition right now. You heard it here on Shenk. These are great yerba mates. We love them. Okay. Someone wants to know my favorite weed strain. Blue Dream Baby. I love a sativa. Somebody asked me this, which is a bizarre question, but I will attempt to answer because I have nothing else going on. So someone said dive bars / brunch / bagel ? Are they asking if I had to pick between a dive bar, brunch, or a bagel? What would I choose? Because hands down, a bagel is what I would choose. Dive bars? No, thank you. Nothing good happens in dive bars. I already went to college. I've seen the inside of many dive bar bathrooms. I'm good with dive bars. Dive bars, there's something about them that's like, in college it has like a weird charm. But after college, they're just actual terrible places to go where bad things happen. This is an anti-dive bar commercial. You heard it here on Shenk. Don't go to a dive bar. Light up a joint. Take a nap. Write a poem. Read a book. Draw. Shower. Take a bath. Don't go to a dive bar. Instead, do something positive, like write a haiku, punch a pillow, buy a yo-yo, buy a glow-in-the-dark necklace, buy a candy bracelet. I'm full of fun ideas. I should just be a camp counselor. Counselor Shenk, live from bed, in a robe. This is probably the best episode of Shenk you guys are going to get in 2020, I'll tell you that. This is me giving up. I'm just like, you know what? I made it to the end of the year. I have my list of resolutions right here. Starting with stop eating pancakes every single day. And that's it, guys. You're getting the real me right now, live from bed. It's the Bedcast special episode of Shenk. Someone wants to know, how many pillows is too many pillows? Depends. This really depends. I feel like men be hating pillows. But also, like, if a man has too many throw pillows, it's like, what are you hiding? You know what I mean? What are you hiding? I feel like it's not natural for men to have many a throw pillow. So if they take time with that extra detail, they're probably murderers. And by murderers, I mean fuckboys. If he has too many throw pillows and they're looking too good, fuckboy, red flag. If he has one pillow that's like yellow from like 1982, safe choice. Not a fuckboy. He's ready for marriage. You know what I mean? That's how you know. No, how many pillows is too many pillows? If I look at your couch and I get nauseous because of there's too many colors, that's too many pillows. Also, like right now, the pillow display behind me, not great. It's a little sloppy. It's a little slouched together. It's a little 2020. You know what I mean? We love a green curtain. It's like, a picnic, a vacation. I was like, I'll get green curtains and plants. There aren't any plants here, but it's all a work in progress. Guys, someone wants to know, what podcasts do I listen to? I really only listen to 2 podcasts. The first one is the Tim Dillon podcast because I think he's hilarious. He's so out loud. He's so himself. He's so silly. And he makes me genuinely laugh out loud. Then after Tim Dillon, I'm going Duncan Trussell. I think Duncan Trussell's highly intelligent. I haven't listened to his podcast in a while, but I used to listen to it all of the time. So yeah, Tim Dillon and Duncan Trussell. Those are my 2 favorite podcasts. The dead celebrity I want to bang is Heath Ledger. That's just a reminder if you guys forgot my answer to that. Someone wants to know how many times per week should they change their sheets. The answer to that is quite simple. It is 1 time per week. You must clean your sheets at least once a week. Unless you're like really dirty, then I want to say average is once a week. Average is once a week. Like after it's been a week, things start to get a little weird in the sheets department. As far as I'm concerned, you can kind of see that I have white sheets. So I have to be hyper vigilant about it. I don't like any colors that aren't white in the bed. I try to change my sheets once a week. I think that's a good ground rule. Oftentimes I change my sheets on a Thursday. I like a schedule. I do my podcast stuff on Monday, Tuesday. I do my sheets on Thursday. You know what I mean? I have a schedule. I have a list. I cross things off the list. It's all very exciting. Why does it feel like every man I know secretly wants to be a cult leader? I feel like, is it that they just want that attention? Do they want to wear outlandish things? Or are they just trying to fuck? Like, what about being a cult leader attracts so many men? I do not know why there are not any female cult leaders. I mean, maybe I want to be one. Maybe I want to be a female cult leader. It's weird that you have to even say female cult leader, because when you say cult leader, you instantly think of a man. Because men are the ones that want to brainwash people and make you follow them around and have sex with them. But women could do it too. What I'm saying is, maybe the second half of my life looks a lot like me leading a cult. Robes are involved. It's a whole new energy. Sign up. Sign up for my cult. If you're interested in joining, just leave your social security number in the description, in the comments below. Okay? No. You're supposed to change your sheets 1 time a week. That's my final answer with that. I stand by that. Anything more is excessive. Anything less is gross. So that's how I got that number. And my mom told me it. My mom's been around longer. She knows everything. Debbie knows, you know. If she tells me that you got to change your sheets once a week, I trust her, because most of the time she's fucking right. That's one thing that I really realized in life is, like, your mom's most of the time right. If they're a good mom. If they're a bad mom, then hey, fuck that bitch. My mom's a good mom, luckily. Okay, paranormal experiences. Somebody wants to know, have I had any paranormal experiences? So at the Comedy Store one time, I saw a refrigerator door open and close by itself, which was really scary feeling and seemed definitely like a ghost. So I'm gonna go with that. But no other really crazy paranormal experiences. I've had psychedelic experiences, but those aren't paranormal, but those are crazy too. So, answered that question. How many pillows is too many? I want to say, like, I truly feel that more than 6 pillows is too many. 6 is like, okay. And then 1 more than that, like 7, is like, well, I'm gonna be nauseous. That's too many pillows. You know, like 6 is max. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure of it. Never trust a man with too many pillows. If a man has more than 6 pillows, he has skeletons in his closet. And by skeletons in his closet, I mean other women's underwear in his closet. This is an informative episode of my podcast. I make these episodes for the people. I give warnings against fuckboys. I talk to you guys about, New Year's extravaganzas. I've wished you days full of confetti and noisemakers and dancing and all of the fun shit. Guys, do you have a weighted blanket? Somebody wants to know. And the answer is no. I don't have a weighted blanket, but I have friends who have weighted blankets, and I'm very curious about weighted blankets. They're supposed to be good for anxiety and whatnot. So after this podcast, I will be ordering 10 weighted blankets. I'm like, I'm anxious about this. And then I'll just get another weighted blanket. Just keep piling on the weighted blankets until the anxiety leaves my body. Can't have enough weighted blankets, honestly. How many pillows is too many? 6. 6 pillows, whoever asked that. Guys, you want to see another pair of socks from Oh Yeah Socks? I'm sure you do. These are the Vegas ones I was telling you about earlier. Let's take a look at them. Oh, yeah. Look at them. These are cute. They're like a vintage Vegas sock. They have dice on them and like a cool red lettering that says Las Vegas. We love them. I wear these ones probably the most. They're my favorite. I'm also wearing another pair of Oh Yeah socks you can't currently see, but they have sharks on them and they say Love Bites. Head to their website, ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's, HYEAH.com. Shop all their masks, bandanas, socks, discount code Sarah10. These make great gifts, birthday gifts, Valentine's Day gifts, New Year's gifts, sorry you lost your job gifts, you survived 2020 gifts. Happy birthday, honey. Happy anniversary. I can only afford socks that I got with a discount code from my favorite podcast, Shenk. Guys, shop my merch. It's really cute. I'm waiting to get my samples so I can show you guys what it looks like on me. But in the meantime, you can head to my Instagram at Princess Shenk. That's princess like normal. And then another SHENK. And under the highlights tab, there's a merch highlight, and you can click through that and swipe up to shop. And there's a few different Western designs. I partnered with Upstate Merch and this guy, Zach Newton, to bring some really fun Western designs. They're all like cowboy / cowgirl looking shirts. And one of them has weed leaves and like a bolo tie that has like a skeleton. Really cute. There's a guy one, a girl one, and then I have unisex ones that say Shenk with just a rope. So please shop those. It's a great way to support the podcast. Buy a pair of socks from Oh Yeah Socks. Give them a follow on Instagram, Oh Yeah Socks. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. If you're not watching the video, you're missing out. Subscribe on iTunes and Spotify. And I would love for you guys to leave a review if you're enjoying the show. It would make such a great difference for me, and it would really mean a lot. It's a great way to give back to the show. Yeah. I'm a small indie podcast. The more reviews I have, the better. So, guys, thank you so much for continuing to tune in to Shenk. Please make sure to subscribe, rate, review. Tell your friends about this show. If you have fashion questions or if you have questions you want me to answer, you can email Shenk, SHENK, .pod@gmail.com. That's Shenk, SHENK, .pod@gmail.com. Guys, I love getting your questions. I will probably be doing a couple more solo podcasts just until the numbers in California are kind of leveled, but then I have some great guests coming up. I think I'm going to do some cool Zoom shows with some people just to mix it up. Hopefully we'll get Kimberly Congdon back on the show. Gonna try to get Chelsea Skidmore back on the show. Maybe Allie McCoskey would be great to get back on the show. Any guests you guys are interested on seeing on the show, just let me know. Give me a follow at Princess Shenk if you're not following on Instagram. You're missing out. Check out the merch on Instagram. Hit me up on Cameo. Happy to do shout outs to your family and friends. And thank you guys so much for continuing to support the show and for giving the show love and for buying socks from Oh Yeah Socks. And I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. Make those resolutions. Stay in bed if you have to. Do your job from your bed. It's just better that way. And also, like, maybe just don't wear pants for the first week of the new year, because I don't know why you would at this point. Okay, stay safe and happy New Year. Bye, guys.